Hi.
Hi.
Welcome
Good
everybody
evening.
and good evening. Welcome to the Tuesday live with Happy Coach. And today I have a special guest, Patrina Chan.
Yay! Thank you for having me today, Happy Coach. I feel very happy when I'm up here, especially looking at your yellow t-shirt, the signature yellow t-shirt.
Thank you. Okay, Patrina, maybe you can just share with us what are you doing now and why do you do what you do?
Nice. All right. Anyway, good evening, everyone. It's an honor for me to be here tonight. Anyway, it's 9:30 p.m. I hope all your children are sleeping. Probably my son is going to sleep soon. Thanks to my
Wow, okay,
husband.
you try to put him to bed.
Not today. Today is my a special day where my husband
Special
is
day.
allow me to be
So,
here to speak to all of you.
okay, so he helps you do everything.
Okay, anyway, my name is Patrina Chan. You can find me on patrinachan.com. I'm actually a trainer, a teacher. I have many hats that I'm wearing. Of course, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I also run my own shoe business together with my business partner, also my sister-in-law. So yes, I am excited with the many things that's
Wow.
going along around.
All right. Okay, so we dive right into the topic. So today's
Yes,
topic is how speaking has changed my life. Yeah, so could you
definitely.
share a little about your own speaking journey and yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I'm a trainer, I'm a
Mm.
teacher. Definitely, speaking plays an important part. You know, sometimes, okay, everyone who
Mhm.
sees me, if you see me right now on the video, or if you meet me face to face,
Mm.
many of the people around me, many of my friends think that I'm extrovert, but actually I'm an introvert. So I get tired when I speak for a long period of time. Yes, okay, but because of my job nature, I tend to speak a lot in the day and at night as well. Okay, so speaking is an important role, important part in my life. I mean, I start speaking at 7:30 in the
Mm.
morning. Yeah, all the way to towards the end of the day, I'm still speaking. Okay, so okay, but speaking, okay, speaking, there's a lot of different types. Okay,
Mm.
from so as I when I'm a trainer, I guess the speaking style is like training kind of speaking.
Mhm, mhm.
I it's a more one way where I give instructions, where I give commands at times. Okay, but at the same time, last year was a breakthrough in this speaking journey when I joined Toastmasters. Previously, I don't really know what's Toastmasters. I see my friends all on Toastmasters. They say that they have win some award, but I have no idea
Mm.
what they do in Toastmasters. You
When
know,
you
Toastmasters.
join Toastmasters?
Okay, so Toastmasters is a public speaking, it's an international public
Mm.
speaking platform. I actually joined Toastmasters last year after the circuit breaker. You know, circuit breaker, everyone, nothing much to do, right?
Mm.
Okay, I still have a lot of things to do. But I think the opportunity came when my friend introduced to me Toastmasters. So I
Mhm.
decided to, okay, since I have been speaking, why not sign up for this Toastmasters to bring my speaking up a notch, to make it better, refine my speaking skills. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, so
Mm.
it was so I joined Toastmasters last year. So it has been nearly a year since I joined Toastmasters, and I
Mhm,
can
mhm.
say that it is. I mean, Toastmasters has actually bring speaking a brand new look in my life. It's a brand
Mm.
new, whole new dimension where I don't just train, but I don't just train music or just
Mm.
teach and train. But at the same time, I am very very blessed to have the opportunity to able to present speeches, to write my script, and to speak out of what I usually teach, like do re
Mm.
mi fa sol la ti do.
Mm.
You know, yes, yes.
Okay, but in the past few months since I've joined Toastmasters as well, I noticed actually that you have a lot of energy and you are very confident and very humorous.
Thank
Have you always been
you.
like that? Have you always been like that, or how was your journey from becoming what you were to what you are right now?
Okay, I believe the energy and the bubbliness, right, it
Mm.
stems from the job that I do. So I'm a music trainer, and the target group that I usually train is all primary school students and probably to secondary school students. So whenever I step into the classroom, I tell myself that, hey, learning music is gonna be fun. I better make it fun. If it's a boring chapter, I better make it exciting for my students. So whenever I step into the class, I always tell myself, I am going to conduct and I'm going to make music fun. So I have this persona that I put in me, that I'm going to be so energetic and have my energy influence my students so that they can learn better and learn in a fun way. Yes, so I guess because I was a trainer since 10 years ago. So after doing it for 10 years, right? Then somehow last time I have been serving in my Sunday school. I'm a praise and worship leader in the kids ministry. So this is the Patrina that everyone sees me. So I guess when I speak right now, I always have this energy that is in me that I try to give to my audience. But perhaps during midnight, you ask my husband, I'm not usually like that.
So how are you like that? How different are you in the public you that's facing your students, and how different are you like in front of your students and in private? How different are you?
Okay, so I am very thankful that by trainings, right, I always have pockets of time where I rest, where I have some me time, where I get to recharge and refresh myself. Okay, I don't teach for continuously 8 hours. No. It's because I'm not a school teacher, so I'm just an enrichment teacher. So I have pockets of time. So what's so different, right? If people who are close to me realize that after speaking for a while, I will always retreat back to my cave. Okay, so I can be I can be very energetic and bubbly during class, or like when you're interviewing, when we're having this session. But after the session, probably I don't even want to speak to anyone.
You're going to hide inside your box and then
later after this interview, I will hide in my cave. Don't text me until tomorrow. I'll be back again. But I think the pockets of time allow me to really recharge instead of being this high energy level for continuously the entire day.
Yeah, because I realized that energy level is really important as a speaker. So I guess I ask on behalf. Okay, I'm a ambivert. So there's an introvert in me and there's an extrovert in me.
Okay.
So the introvert in me is asking this question: that how can introverts push their energy level up higher when they stand in front of a group of people or a large group of people and speak? How can they overcome that, having to push their, because it's definitely out of the comfort zone to push your energy level up. And as speakers, we need to, because we transfer the energy, so we have to push our energy level up. So how do you get over that barrier? How do you get over this obstacle? Pushing your energy level up.
Wow, pushing. Okay, firstly, you better don't speak when you're hungry, man. This is a physical need. You must be not hungry. Okay, in order to yeah. And I mean, for me, okay, there will be a few. Okay, the first few time when I step into a classroom, I still remember. I look at the student look at me. They don't know what I'm gonna say, and I don't really know what I'm gonna say next as well. There will be jitters and nervousness, right? But at the same time, I always whenever I speak, whenever I have an audience, be it when I'm training or when I'm speaking, I always tell myself that, hey, this is the time where I am going to add value to their life. Okay, and at the end of my speaking session, will I want them to walk away forgetting about me or remembering me? Okay, so that's something that I always remind myself. So whenever I'm speaking, I will try to make sure that, hey, this is the time to brighten up their day, like your yellow t-shirt. You know, this is the time to really add this positive vibes in there. I mean, there's too many negativity in the world. Yes. Okay, but at the same time, right, because I have been a trainer for 10 over years, I've been doing this for very long. So for those introverts who want to push yourself up a notch, very practical one, just keep doing it. Okay, yes. Okay, but perhaps you need the inertia to kickstart your first step.
That's right.
For example, but okay, unfortunately, no one can help you, but only you.
How do you get over your inertia when you first started out? Was there
Okay, I was
someone or something
yes.
or?
Yeah, because I started training as a job. I got no choice but to do it. Okay. But
Mm.
yeah. So back then I still remember my supervisor was giving me the push. I just do it lah. I mean, what wrong could go right in the class or in the speaking? If I really speak wrongly or I use any wrong grammatical error or what,
Yeah.
then I'll just correct myself and learn from my mistakes. Okay, so
Okay.
sometimes, okay, but there are major setbacks, okay, in my speaking journey. Okay, this kind of energy, perhaps many people or some people will really take it positively. Okay,
Yeah.
but there will be people who don't like you. Okay, and this is how I encountered this when I was doing advertising for my own shoe business. Okay, so that was a time where me and my business partner, who's my sister-in-law, we decided to step out of our comfort zone. We're gonna add a face to the brand of the shoes. We're gonna be so out there, but probably speaking to our customers through Instagram live, Instagram stories. Okay, so that was the first time. The first time I still remember when we did our Instagram story with our face, featuring our face. Okay, we NG like so many times. We need to do it again and again and again. And we were so nervous when we finally got that perfect take. It took us a while to hit the post button. Okay, because we were afraid. I mean, you know, human beings, you're always scared that how people will judge us, right? And true enough, okay, there are people who don't like the style that I'm speaking. They don't like the style that I'm carrying. Okay, and how did I manage to overcome it? You know what? When I received that feedback, that few feedbacks on how loud I am and I should be probably softer, tune in a little bit, maybe not so loud, not so dramatic, right? So I started to change my own style. Okay, I try to please this small group of people, but eventually the rest of the audience say, "Hey, Pat, this is not you. Just be you, be your true you," because God made everyone different. Yes. So it took me a while. Okay, even though sometimes I need to okay, because I am a little bit sensitive on how people look at me. Okay, so through overcoming it now, yeah. So now after overcoming it, I mean, it's easy. People don't like me. People like me. I'm still gonna be me.
I actually have no problem with what people think of me because I literally don't care. But that's also my blind spot. Yeah, because I don't care. Then sometimes the way I say things, it really it's too direct. Yeah, I see too because I don't care. So you care too much. That's a blind spot. You don't care. The two exchange is also a blind spot.
Yes. So must be balance, be in the middle. Like you care, but at the same time, don't let it affect you.
Don't let it affect you. Yeah. I have another question.
Yes.
Okay, this is my own experience. When I first started public speaking, I do have quite a bit of mental block in the sense that I do get stage fright. Even till today, sometimes I do get stage fright, and sometimes I feel that you just freeze lah. You just freeze in front of people, then you don't know what to say, and your mind goes into a blank. I'm not sure if you have gone through that before, and how if you have gone through that before, how do you overcome this stage fright phase?
Okay, so there are times where I mean the script that we prepared, everything that we have rehearsed and practiced just went blank in our mind, right?
Yeah.
But I think that the key for me to bounce back up like now, I would always try to be I will use my hand gestures, my posture, again, my body language. So when I get very nervous, right, and when my hands start coming up, okay, it makes me feel like I'm in control again. Okay, but so this is the way where so when I speak, and then after that anything, and I realize that I'm not speaking what I'm supposed to speak, right, then I will try to get back up, right. This is the time for me to. So when I'm doing it, I try to speak a little bit slower, then the thoughts will come back. So this is the way that I do.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
Yes, but I mean, there's a lot to speaking. Not so much of not only words, not only language, but the posture and the hand gestures that we are doing. Yeah, yes. So everything constitutes to a good speaker.
Yeah, that's right. And I think you mentioned another point which is very important, which is to keep practicing, because when I first started out, I suffered from stage fright, and sometimes I just go blank and I don't know what to say. But as I spoke more and more, I gained more confidence, and I realized also when I first started out, I dare not to make direct eye contact with people.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
really. Because it kind of makes me even more frightened, even more like stage fright and all that. But as I gain more confidence, I realized that I'm actually confident enough to start looking into, like, in a group. Let's say I'm talking to a group, I start looking into people's eyes, and I really look into their eyes, not like look at their chin or elsewhere. Yeah,
Okay.
but I really look into people's eyes. So for you, was it like that? Was the experience like that? Do you like find that as you get more practice and then you gain the confidence, and you start to be able to actually engage with the audience more?
Okay, but sometimes when we are speaking, right, even though we're on the stage, but we can always treat the audience as our friend that we really want to add value to.
Yeah,
So if you're
that's
speaking to your friend, I think it's not difficult to look at your friend's eyes, right?
yeah, it's not difficult. But it's strangers like it's strangers that sometimes you find it very difficult to look into their eyes. Yeah.
Okay, but you are not. I think you don't mind how people judge you. So actually, you can just look straight
Yeah, I
into their
don't.
eyes.
No, I don't. I'm very confident, and strangers, even on public transport, I try to. Okay, maybe I'm a bit unusual because most people they will look at their handphone. Yeah,
Yes.
they will like. But I deliberately try to put my handphone down and people watch.
Look at people.
Yeah, yeah, people watch. Yeah, really people watch. So I'm at the back of my mind. I'm keep playing like a Sherlock Holmes story. Trying
Okay.
to figure out where is this person coming from and where is this person going to, and what is that person possibly looking at in the phone. Yeah. So this is what I'm playing, and this actually helps me. Strangely, this actually helps me when I'm speaking, because then when I'm speaking, I play the same game like at the back of my mind. So I'm not sure if you have the same experience as well.
So cool, man. So what if someone makes an eye contact with you on the
Yeah,
public
just
transport?
smile. Yeah. Not the creepy smile, but a friendly smile, saying
Okay.
like at the back, there's a speech bubble that says that, hey, how's your day? Something like that.
Hey, that's something very courageous to do. Okay, sorry, I don't dare to do it. Maybe I will
Oh, you
try
don't
it
dare
next
to do
time.
it.
I don't dare to do it. If I really start looking at people and people look at me, I'll shake like because I got caught for looking at them. The
Yeah.
awkward moment.
I'm not sure if it's an Asian thing, but for me, that's something I deliberately do, because I think the world it's big, it's getting smaller, but it seems to be getting bigger in the sense that we are distancing ourselves with one another. I don't mean by physically, but I mean like relationally. Yeah, and I think that's why speaking is one of my the skill sets that I deliberately want to get better at, because I believe that communication we can all do better at that, myself included.
Yes, very important to communicate. It's
And
so but if I very
not
you're
just
saying?
in words, not just through words, but through facial expressions, through what is unspoken. Yeah, all these little cues.
Yeah, I think as I sign up for public speaking courses, right,
Yeah.
it make me more aware how I present myself. Not so much. I mean, okay, I can definitely apply speaking skills when I'm a trainer, when I'm a teacher, when I do my speeches, when I do my marketing, advertising for my shoe business. But at the same time, it really builds up the confidence in someone. Not so much about if because I try to get some of my friends and families to join Toastmasters because it's life changing for me, you see. Okay, but at the same time I think that we really need to break the mindset that even if your job doesn't allow you to do presentations, doesn't allow you to speak in front of 1,000, okay, but if you build up your speaking, it really brings up the confidence, even though sometimes you do not have confidence, but with the with the speaking
Yeah.
skill, it
Yeah.
auto rewire your brain and make you even a more confident person to go after your dreams.
Yes. Yes. Fully agree.
Yeah.
On the confidence part, and in fact, I would highly recommend for those parents who are actually watching this stream and you have children, please encourage them to speak. You can send them for speaking classes, or you can just do it at home. I mean,
Speak
it
to
can be
them.
no, you speak to them and you get them to speak as well. So it can be a family activity, and then you do a table topic lah. So like for
Oh
example, the topic
yes.
of the day could be Mother's Day. Mother's Day is just round the corner, and then you can get your children to say something, to share something, their own experience and their own thoughts about Mother's Day. So
Yes.
just start something like that, and I think it's very meaningful just to get them to speak up.
Yes, I think, I mean, I'm a mother. My son is 4 years old. Okay, this speaking thing, right, was it stands out to me so much. So during the circuit breaker, my son was 3 years old. Okay,
Yeah.
and I mean, as a convenient mother, right, at times we tend to just give them, the screen, the gadget. Okay, but I cannot emphasize enough how much these screens and the gadgets actually affects the development of your child. Okay, so what I did an experiment. So previously, before COVID, right? Yes, every day, every evening when my son comes back from school, the TV is on. Okay, because to me, I've watched TV for my entire life, for my entire childhood. How wrong could it be? Okay, and when I turn off the TV during the circuit breaker, that 2 months when the whole family was home, the TV and the devices and the screens was all turned off. Okay,
Wow.
and 2
So
months
whole
later,
family, everybody
no.
put away all their electronic device. Then what do you do?
Okay, so we spend more time. I spend more time with my son in terms of activity based, a lot of hands-on activities, right? And 2 months later, when he went back to school after the circuit breaker, okay, the teacher commented that his speech improved tremendously. Okay, previously before the COVID, right, before the circuit breaker, my son was one of the last few who is proficient in speaking. After COVID, went back to school, then speak because I turned off the TV.
Wow.
Really. Yes, I cannot emphasize enough. Parents, please, spend more time turning off the TV and the devices if you can.
Because it's one way. Because when children watch TV, watch YouTube videos on the device, they are not interacting. It's just one way. The information is just coming one way. Yeah. So I agree with you, and I think we're just sidetracked.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's a good one. It's actually a good topic that I actually have intentions to explore on a deeper level. But have more interactions and speak with them more. I think sometimes you got to start with us, as the adults, as the parents, because children, they model after adults. They just model after, and they learn by watching our actions, what we do, more than what we say. So when we tell them one thing, let's say don't use the handphone or don't watch TV too much, but then we ourselves are actually using handphone a lot and we are watching a lot of TV, it's not going to cut mustard because there's a lot of incongruence, and the children will just do, just follow what we do rather than follow what we say. So discipline and set the right example, and by speaking with them, by encouraging them to speak up, I think that's a very good way to really build up their confidence as well. Because I'm fortunate. My parents, they encourage my brother and I to speak up quite a bit at home, as well as my teachers in school. But could have been more, but they did try to encourage us to speak up. And of course, during my days and probably during your days, the electronic device is not really a huge thing. So I mean, there's TV, there's a video game console on the TV, but we have we have restrictions on that, so it's not too bad. But right now, I think it's very tricky because we have a lot of electronic device and we have tons of content to consume, and it's all one directional. Yeah, so adults here, join the Toastmasters.
Yay!
Spend 2 very productive hours every month. Yeah, every month, speaking and sharing, exchanging ideas, exchanging experiences, and making new friends. And that 2 hours is very much better spent with the Toastmasters rather than 2 hours sitting in front of TV or 2 hours sitting in front of your handphone watching content and one directional. Yeah, whereas join Toastmasters, 2 directional lah. And then Toastmaster, you join Toastmaster, you got Patrina down here, then she can make you laugh. Yeah, join the Toastmasters.
Yes.
In June, coming up in June.
Yes.
Patrina, you tell us a little bit more about what's our Legacy Toastmasters planning for.
Yes. All right. So actually, me and Yuan Tai is from the Legacy English Toastmaster Club. Okay. So what we do is we meet every month. Okay, we meet every month for just 2 hours. Okay, but during that 2 hours is definitely a productive and a fulfilling one. Okay, so it's the time for us to speak as well as learn. After learning, you speak again. All right, so for the month of June, we have exciting things coming out from by Legacy English Toastmaster Club, where we are going to launch a series of speech craft. Okay, speech craft basically it's just a series of 8 lessons where you are able to build up your public speaking skills. But for those who have been speaking as well, this is also the course for you to polish up and even make it better. Yes. So it's a total of 8 sessions. So if you are more interested, I mean, Yetai will definitely have a link for you.
Yeah, the link is actually running below. You can see, right? Yeah.
Oh, so, yes.
www.coachyantai.com/speechcraft. So please join this. It's a very low fee of 270 for 8 lessons. Yeah.
Yes.
That is guaranteed to give you lots of fun, lots of enrichment, and lots of empowerment. Yeah. So sign up. Yeah, sign up below, and the team, the committee has spent a lot of effort to prepare all the lessons to ensure that we give the best that we can and to help you along in this speaking journey, because we all want to be better speakers. We all want to be better communicators, whether it's communicating at home, at workplace, or in our community, doing various kinds of projects or volunteer work. I believe you definitely gain and benefit from all these 8 lessons that I prepared for you in June. Yeah, so please, if you are online, please sign up right now. Yeah, it's a low fee, and of course, we will definitely have lots of fun together. We definitely make lots of new friends, and most of all, we'll definitely improve in speaking. I'm so fortunate to meet with people like Patrina. I think you really inspire me.
You inspire me as well, actually.
Because for me, I'm quite a chill person. So I'm like an Enneagram type 9. So type 9s are generally quite chill people.
Okay.
And for me, one of my issues is the energy level, because I don't have super high energy like yourself or Eugene. Yeah, so that's an area of improvement for myself. Yeah, okay. So I'm so blessed. I mean, even in the short 4 months that I joined Toastmasters, I think I've learned a lot from you, and I'm still learning from you. Yeah, so
I'm also learning.
Just sign up at the link below.
Yeah, but even you have joined 4 months, right? But I guess it's the consistency. Every month you speak. I mean, if you, audience out there, if you want to improve your public speaking, you can speak every day, like just on your Instagram story, on your TikTok or whatever. You speak every day, definitely you'll improve. Okay, but if every day is too much for you, consider once a month. We are not asking too much, just once a month. And I think what I benefited a lot when I joined Toastmasters is really the like-minded people. Okay, it's like out of the whole world, right? Suddenly, there's this group of people at Toastmasters that is all energetic, and whatever mistakes that I've made previously, right, they are also enduring about it, and they are cheering me on all the time. and I don't know them also. Like, I don't really know them one. Yeah, so it's really the community that really brings learning, and makes learning a new kind of meaning. It's really great.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Okay.
Yes.
So that's our 5-minute advertising pitch.
Yes.
Not really. Actually, tonight it's a very fun session. First time I'm doing such a session because usually my interviews, will revolve around happy teams or happy, but actually speaking is part of being a happy life.
Okay.
You can bring so much joy to people around you, and of course, from that you'll be happier. Yeah, so definitely. And of course, usually my interviews revolve around themes of inspirational stories. Yeah. So along that themes. But never mind. Just go back to your story. So yeah, the star of today, Patrina. So in the next 12 months, what are some of your personal targets or goals? What do you want to achieve in terms of your personal or professional career in the area of speaking, and communication?
Okay, for me, I always believe that we should always work in the area of your strength. Okay.
Yes.
Then because okay, when you have your strength, right, you're probably at level out of level 1 to 10. When you're at your strength, probably you are already like 6 to 7. Okay. And when you work in the area of strength, on average people will usually go up 2 levels. So you go up to level 9. And the world needs people who live in the area of your strength, because people will pay for your services when you are at your strength, when your highest level. Okay, so firstly, I always believe in working in the areas of your strength. And secondly, I always believe in living in your gifting zone, meaning every one of you have your different gifts. Okay, so for me, I am blessed. I am really thankful for people around me who has actually saying that, hey, you should continue to speak. Speaking is good for you. I mean, some of the people around me, I mean, even my father-in-law, they say that, hey, they really enjoy hearing me speak. I mean, if you do not know, I actually have a Spotify podcast. Then I have previously I did some YouTube videos. Okay, so the goal for this year, 12 months, okay, next 12 months, okay, I will want to continue to live in my gifting zone. Okay, so my gifting zone, my gifts, one of my gifts is probably speaking. So I am going to speak more.
Yeah.
Finally,
So
okay,
what would you
because
like to pick on now? Choose the alphabet.
so what? So you asked me to choose the alphabet, is it?
Yeah, choose the alphabet.
Choose the alphabet. Oh my god. Okay, like P, because I start with P, ma. Do you have A to Z?
P. Okay, let's see an animal that starts with P. I can't think of animal. Let me think.
Friendly animal.
Pufferfish. Okay, pufferfish.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute with the pufferfish inside the story. You think about it and then you go.
1 minute, So the speech is 1 minute, is it?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so every one of you knows what is a pufferfish. Okay, and what's so special about pufferfish is that it is able to transform itself, okay, and be so able to change to suit the surrounding. In times of danger, you know that the pufferfish puffs up. Okay, but in this safe environment, okay, a pufferfish definitely looks very, very different. It's not the puff up kind. Okay, so I believe that, right? If I really can, I really want to be a pufferfish, because in times of danger, the pufferfish equips itself and puff up itself. Okay, and when I see the pufferfish, the first time when I see the pufferfish, I didn't know it was a pufferfish. Okay, I thought that it was a porcupine fish. Did someone? Is it the same thing? Oh, maybe my parents just told me it's a porcupine fish.
Porcupine fish.
Porcupine fish, okay.
There's no such thing as a porcupine fish.
I'm sorry. I teach music, I don't teach English. But it's very inspiring that it is all ready to gear up for any danger or any changes of the environment. I mean, in this environment, in this situation, perhaps the virus situation, everything changes so fast. Change is the only constant thing. Okay, so I think there's a puffer fish, right? If I were to be a puffer fish, I really like to be able to really attune myself, change, and be so flexible in handling whatever that comes my way, and eventually swim out of danger and survive in victory once again.
Yay! Well done, well done, well done. Pufferfish is also known as fugu. Yeah, if I'm not
A
wrong. Yeah,
fugu, okay.
Yeah, fugu. All right, well done,
They
Patrina. So you
actually
like
pufferfish.
to,
Yeah, what
you're
you're saying?
Okay, when if you like to learn how to speak as well as Patrina, join the Speechcraft coming up
Speechcraft, yes.
in June.
In the
8
link
lessons for a
below.
low price of $270. Where to find?
Okay, so actually, right? Okay, advertisement again. Okay, it's not only just for these 8 sessions. So with this price, you are able to have a 1-year membership together within the club. So we do activities, we run activities in the club, we run our monthly meeting. Okay, and not only that, you really get to network out of the club. So once you join the Toastmasters family, your network is all the way, man, limitless. Yes, it is the
Yeah, and you become like a puffer fish.
yeah. So it also consists of the 1-year membership where you will definitely get opportunity to learn and give your speeches as well. That's very important, and you will be able to do your projects. So when you clear your projects, you get to learn different kinds of speaking style, different how you craft your speech. If you're interested, contact us more. If not, click on the link below.
Click on the link below. Right. Thank you. So the outcome of after 8 weeks, you transform to become the you become a more confident speaker. You get to make many new friends, and most of all, you get to have loads of fun. Yeah, and you bring joy not just to yourself but to people around you, because you'll be so much more confident. You'll be so much more entertaining. You'll be so much more empowering as a speaker. Yeah. So
yes, and what is the best way to learn public speaking is really just to speak. So Toastmasters really give you a platform to keep speaking and speaking and speaking. So
yes, and not only that, you speak, and this is a very safe environment because we are all very encouraging. So we also give you feedback to help you improve, but most of all, we make you feel that you are being brought up and you can constantly improve. Yeah, so literally I think Patrina can attest to that. Since I joined from the start of the year, I also improved. Actually, Eugene private text me, so he said that I improved a lot as a speaker. Yeah, so even in 3-4 months, you can see a big change in results. But of course, we don't guarantee everything, but we just want to say that definitely you'll be very fun, you'll be very, very enriching, and you'll be very fruitful. Yeah, so join us.
Yes, life is too short. Step out of your comfort zone right now.
Stretch your comfort zone.
Yes.
So, Patrina, what is your advice for those people who want to improve in speaking, and they know that somehow, whether it's confidence issue or it's pronunciation, or it's sometimes they, like I mentioned, suffer from stage fright, or they just don't know how to get started. What's your advice to them just to move that next step besides signing up for the speech club?
Okay, so previously when I trying to break through to be more confident and comfortable speaking, there are some ways. Firstly, you speak in front of the mirror, but some of us, for me, right, I think it's just very funny for me to speak in front of the mirror. Okay, so I did something. Okay, I spoke in front of my camera. So I put my phone on my tripod, I start the video, and I started speaking. Okay, and it is really when the camera is rolling, I realized that, hey, my English is not as good. Probably my flow of delivery is not as good. There are many things that are being highlighted to me as I speak in front of the video. Okay, so for those who really want to start speaking, want to be more confident, right? Start with probably you may want to be more active in probably in your social media platform, in your sharing of Instagram story. Start speaking. I'm not just take a picture of the food that you eat, okay? All right, start speaking, because there was a period of time, I think it was the start of this year, okay, where I challenged myself to do 30 videos, one video a day, okay, where I share with I shared with my audience, okay, on a motivational quote. So every day got different quote. So one day one quote, right? Then I try to speak and emphasize, talk a little bit more about the quote, right? Okay. Then after 60 days of doing it, I realized that the frequency of me, the flow of me speaking, okay, has greatly improved. I mean, no one corrected me, but of course, sometimes when I speak wrongly, okay, I will try to NG that, okay, I retake again, okay. But so that was January and February. In the month of March, I was doing other projects. So I stopped for 1 month, okay? In the month of April, when I wanted to do it, right, I realized that, hey, I get stuck again, you know? So the key is you really need to keep speaking. I mean, okay, I'm a piano teacher lah. So the way to be good at music and piano is to just keep practicing. A teacher will keep telling you, practice more, right? Yeah, it really applies not only for sports or arts. It really applies, especially for speaking as well. So keep speaking. Yeah, so one way, go and start just on your video, on your camera, and start speaking. You don't need to speak on a motivational quote. Like, you can speak on something that you really like.
Anything.
Anything, and just post it up. Yeah, and you will never know. And you will never know that whatever that you're speaking, right, really add values to someone else's life. Someone at the behind the camera, right, is waiting for your input. So start to add value to the world right now with your speaking.
Yeah, I really love what you're doing, Patrina. That little tip about doing that small videos, the TikTok, or just post it anywhere, I mean, social media. It can be Instagram, can be TikTok, can be WeChat, can be YouTube, whatever. But the key thing, I think, is really just to get started doing, and don't be too concerned about achieving perfection. I think that stops a lot of people, but just improve along the way, and you definitely, surely get better with practice.
Yes. So if you really want to improve your speaking, don't care how you look like in front of the video, just start speaking and just post it up.
Yeah. Yes, and amen. All right, so we have reached 10:15. Thank you for staying with us, and hope that this 45 minutes have given you some insights onto our respective speaking journeys, and hope that you can really join us in June. It's Speechcraft, a link below, and also you can connect with Patrina at www.patrinachan.com. Your website already? I haven't seen it. I can see later. Okay, very good.
Changing into your better one, actually.
All right. Okay, so thank you once again. Good night.
Thank you so much.
See you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you. Happy